Sunday, March 7th, and it's around 2 p.m. Just want to give you an update as to what's going through my mind and stuff like that, as someone who has been diagnosed with cancer and someone like me, I guess. So last night I ended up having to take extra clonazepam, which is a benzodiazepine that is for anxiety, because I was basically very, very anxious. It seems like all I had in my mind was the fear of suffering. It's because last night I was feeling all nauseous. Like I'm nauseous, really, really nauseous, in pain and stuff like that. And I'm taking ginger, and I haven't even started chemotherapy here, man. And I'm already nauseous to the point, like to the max you could imagine. I mean, how am I gonna survive chemotherapy? So I'm like, okay, then maybe the doctors would say that I qualify for medical aid in dying. And then I'm scared about death. I just think, that's it. It's over. My whole life is over. And after that, people just move on. What? I don't know. What are people going to think about me once I'm dead? And it was just scary. And I can show you the picture of the ginger I've been taking. So that's the ginger. Now, so of course I think about like medical aid in dying, and what I'm going to do is Asa Doggy Chocolaties, right? What I'm going to do with Asa. I mean, he's such a beautiful, big wiener with long hair, chocolate doggy. I mean, big wiener. Such a nice one. He's went to a very expensive school. He's expensive himself. Went to an expensive school, neutered and everything. So I'm thinking that I would like to give him for free to someone who has been abused as a child on ODSP, as such does not have money to purchase a $20,000 over service dog for PTSD. And definitely you can't get a free one because the person's not a war veteran or first responder. So that person could take Asa Doggy Chocolaties, and at the end of my life, before I am euthanized, I will get to know this person, and this person will let Chocolaties or Asa Doggy Chocolaties, I call Chocolaties, be with me when I die. Just like I was there when Arapucci died. So yeah, but this person will have to follow a strict criteria, like must have a diagnosis of complex PTSD due to child abuse and not due to anything war or first responder or whatnot, that kind of stuff, and and trust humans that much, and very much like me, but a person has to open up the person's medical journey as to how the person really, really needs a dog but cannot afford one, and and also we will follow. There's this document floating around the service animal community about how to prescribe a service dog for PTSD, and they use it for war veterans. But really, it probably could be used with anybody, and the person must follow the criteria in there as well. Which I don't even know if I follow the. I meet the criteria and they're not. Especially given that, when Dr. Purdue wrote a letter to support my use of a service dog, like, by that time I didn't have cancer. Or, I mean, I had pain, all that stuff, but, like, nobody, like, thought that I would, like, suddenly not be able to walk, and so much pain, and, like, have cancer and stuff. So, yeah. Now, I've been imagining how my euthanasia will look like. Probably I have this laptop that I got for, after my parents gave me $2,000 to be begging them, and after Sheila had to pay for the rest of it, over $3,000. It's a very expensive laptop. I'm imagining that I'm gonna have a lot of video chats with people from around the world. I don't know, maybe nobody will want to see me be euthanized, I don't know. But I know for sure my family, biological family, if they can't even see me for my birthday over Zoom or WhatsApp or what have you, then I can forget about them ever being for my euthanasia. And they don't deserve it anyway. Because they were there for my birth, which is the worst thing that ever happened to them, apparently. So, should they have, I don't even think they want to be there. And I imagine my mom, you see, there's the song, and the artist is Yellow Pain, and it's called Graduation. And really just demonstrate how I feel about my mom, about how she, I keep hoping and hoping that she will love me like she loves my brother, but she just can't. And there's a scene over there where the guy shoots himself dead because of the way the mom treat him, and her, sorry. Sure, so it's like, okay, so yeah, so the female character there, child, shoots herself to death because of the way the mom, like they say, you know how to love a child so much that you forget you have another child, so I'm imagining that song is suitable for my mom, except for the part where the person shoots herself instead. I seek medical aid in dying, and that's it. Because it really is a living hell when everybody expects a family to love you, and they ask, well, do you have family? Do you have family? Do you have family? It's like, no. And I'm disappointed, quite frankly. I didn't know Canadians would be that stupid that, expect people to have family that loves them, and your family must love you. Especially your mom, they must love you. What kind of bullshit like that? Mom not even want to see me, for my birthday, which could have been my last. So, yeah, and I imagine I'm gonna write like suicide, not really suicide, no, because it's euthanasia, but goodbye notes to everybody, including my mom, and I probably might say something about that song, the Yellow Pain one, which I'll probably put a link at the bottom. Anyway, so that's how it was last night. I know when she fell asleep, I woke up in so much pain from uh, the bone marrow biopsy, and just pain on my right side of my leg, my thigh, and then thigh, I guess, and a hamstring. Oh, I'm not sure what the word is, but like pain, a lot of pain, and then suddenly it becomes on the other side, and I'm feeling miserable. I reach out to people, like, you know, I'm lonely. I don't want to be thinking about suffering and death all the time. Please be with me, and nobody's here, and like, it's just doesn't feel comfortable. Well, I was gonna. Oh yeah, incident happened where I was trying to tidy up my laptop's desktop with all these documents, and I accidentally came across a picture of Dr. Valhalla making a weird face, and that just triggered my PTSD. And all I can say is, look, it's just a picture of him. He can't lock me up anymore. He can't force medications anymore. And then I googled his name, and there's just like rate my MD. Wow, it seems that a whole lot of people are not happy with him because he gives people the wrong diagnoses and, you know, locks them up in long durations and for when it's not justifiable. And I wrote a review myself saying that how I escaped from him, and the doctors here, mainly Dr. Purdue. I didn't say his name, I just said that my dog's name after him. Because Jason Purdue, right? Jason means healer, and since Jason's a common name, I wanted another name that means healer as well, and I found Asa. That's how I have my dog's name is Asa. Doggy is because it's the same as Poochie. Doggy means the same thing. Can't call him Poochie because there's a human rights tribunal adjudicator that indicated like called Ara Poochie, not Ara, just Poochie, and a decision that's public. So if we were to call Asa Poochie, which people thought was the name, they'll be confused with the first Doggy. But later on, I started calling him Chocolaties, because he's really chocolate, like, chocolate dog. So, yeah. And, yep, and then after that, I don't know, I watched some documentary, and now I'm doing this. So, oh yeah, Chocolaties was like barking. So we went out and we interacted a bit with the housemate here. Chocolaties likes to be petted by him and all that. So, okay. So, so how am I feeling right now? Shoulder hurts, back hurts, but not that bad. It's just mainly depressed. Yeah. So maybe later today I'll may make another video, or maybe tomorrow, or who knows when. Okay then. Thank you.